Andrew Gilding against Simon Whitlock. What about the form of these? So Andrew Gilding, is it fair to say, he's gone off the boil just a little bit?
He has, yeah, there's no doubt about it. In March, he reached the semi-final of the UK Open, averaged 108 and got beat 10-8 somehow by Michael van Gerwen. He's a quality operator, but since then, it's got to be said that his form's deteriorated.
Simon Whitlock, on the other hand, is back in form.
Look, he oozes darting quality, he really does. He's a former World Championship runner-up twice, and he's been there, seen it, done it, hasn't he? And for me, it was a matter of time before he got up and running again, and I think he can do well in this tournament, and I definitely think he can win this match.
The ponytail's getting a bit out of control these days as well. Needs a bit of grooming, I think, Wayne.
I think that's the least of his worries. He's got to deal with Gilding tonight.
John Part, Stuart Part, your commentators.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Much to prove, I think, Simon Whitlock this week here in Dublin. Dangerous customer, the man they call Goldfinger. Debut here 12 months ago. Beat Darren Webster, lost to Philip Taylor. The Wizard, can he rediscover the magic touch? Really does need to. He's had by his very high standards, he's had a terrible run of results in the big tournaments over the last 12 months or so. So, a big night, the big half hour ahead. One of them will be hoping it'll be less than that. 7 out of the 8 matches on the opening night here in Dublin. Went to all 3 sets. What is on the agenda tonight? We shall see. Great night ahead. The big names all coming out to play here in Dublin. And then we'll know our second round lineup.
A bit of an awkward opening here, but Gilding away. And Whitlock trying to get in on the second attempt. Well, away. He's in the treble, actually.
99.
I was just thinking that when you're on the way down, sliding down the ranking, and matches seem harder, and they always seem to go to distance, and they always seem to be a struggle. And I think what Whitlock could use, if he's going to do well in this tournament, is to win 2-0 maybe, to win some easy matches, and maybe just feel a little more relaxed playing. But you never seem to get them when you really are fighting for your rankings life.
58.
Well, Whitlock down to 11 in the world. Of course, he missed the Premier League because of his dip in form. But his win in the first round at the World Match Play in Blackpool was his first in a big tournament when it really mattered for a year. Succession of first round exits and not qualifying through the group in the Grand Slam, and lost in the first round here 12 months ago, and it really was a slippery slide. Terrible World Championship, but we know he can play. He's a great player, so it's a mystery, isn't it? But you can sympathise, John. You know what it's like. I mean, we've been talking over the last day or so when things aren't going right. It seems that the harder you try, the worse it sometimes gets.
Well, it's like quicksand sucking you down once you get trapped into that circle.
100.
It's hard to escape it. Very few ever have made a significant comeback once they've started dropping down. And I made one once myself, but yeah, it's always a fight to stay up there. The standard's so good, and that's the way it should be. You know, you shouldn't just cruise through everything and be in everything because you were good. You need to be good now.
Absolutely. Bull, 170 for Gilding. Looks like he's going to go for it.
100.
Wasn't far away, but with Gilding on 170, was it worth the gamble?
I think so. And it was a nicely thrown dart too. I think that'll do his confidence well, is being as close as he was and how well he threw it.
81.
I think he'll have a strong effort at this cleaning it up. Double 8. Just needs to go alongside the right.
17.
Flew away on him.
Yeah, and now he starts to think about it. You know, perfect scenario would have been first start in the double and you're off and running. Gilding will have a dart at the bull himself here.
64.
Well, I think
Simon, you require
Gilding on
8.
any finish, you have to go for the bull if he has 170 left. I think that was the right thing. And now he's getting a second chance now for double. The outer ring, that is. That's 4 darts. Missed
Game
the 5th one in a regular double. Took him 6 overall. Leading the ball.
Game on.
And a feeling of relief for Whitlock.
No score.
You know, Gilding will be feeling a little tense now because he really didn't pressure enough there to let Whitlock. He didn't punish, you know. And this is what Whitlock is now doing to Gilding, punishing him for not getting in.
117.
Well, in the build-up, Wayne Mardle was touching on Gilding's incredible run at the UK Open in March when, 108 average and lost to Van Gerwen in a fantastic semi-final. But in truth, not a lot since. It's been a bit of a struggle for Goldfinger. Only got past the last 16 in the last 6 months on 3 occasions.
Well, he had a 106 average against me 8 days ago in Barnsley.
60.
Looked pretty good to me. Although that was the first round, and his second round match was Raymond van Barneveld who beat him. So, you know, you can't rest on any laurels, as we were saying earlier, even
35.
year to year or match to match.
A winner to play, James Wade or Meteor Sulovic.
134.
Giant Austrian making his World Grand Prix debut a little later on.
Well, he'll be double 14 in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was in the practice room a little earlier,
98.
and he was there for a good 15-20 minutes. Every dart he threw was at double 14.
140.
Well, good leg this from Whitlock. And he chases a breaker throw early on.
Yeah, well, you know, he's an experienced player, and if you let an experienced player off some sloppiness, generally they get to ship shape and start playing some good darts. Double 16, double 8. He doesn't have to worry too much.
34.
Gilding on the bogey number there, not an outshot.
Yeah, but you're spot on. Although he's missed a lot of darts at a finishing double, Whitlock still feels comfortable enough, and a good win here could just make all the difference.
Simon requires 60.
He'll try double 8 again to double his lead.
Twelve score.
Well, Gilding
Andrew, you
must
require
punish this
63.
just to hold his throw, and if he fails in a 63, you just know Simon will come back get that double too. That's a good first start. Double 12. Nice marker.
39.
Just got away from him a bit.
Yeah, 1 out of 12.
Simon, you
He's
require
had 12
4.
darts at finishing doubles in the first 2 legs of the match.
Game child, second leg.
But it's 2-0,
Simon.
2 out of 13.
Perfect. Simon to throw
But it
first.
matters not a
Game
job,
on.
because here's Whitlock throwing for the opening set.
Well, Whitlock's been allowed to play at his own pace. No pressure, really.
30.
He's found a double 15. He's in. And with being up 2-0 in legs, that's pretty big. He didn't need a big score there. Just needed to get in because there's already loads of pressure on Gilding because he just can't find anything. He's all over the place. It's a nightmare.
It is.
$97.
Yeah, 1 treble with every visit will get the job done for Simon Whitlock in this opening set. Surprise, really. 6 World Grand Prix appearances for the Australian. A quarter-final appearance here 2 years ago, the best he's managed. Yeah, much better. This is...
He's getting a lot of more action in his throw now, a lot more force, following through. Nice firm stroke. The first leg, he was like half throwing, aiming them, lobbing them. Good to see for Gilding. Something to rally around.
Well, he needed something to get him going, didn't he? Back-to-back 140s. Impressive from Whitlock. Can he take the opening set here? Bull for the first dart. Double 6 for the set. I think he's left double 1, John.
If he gets a chance.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, Gilding feeling a little better about himself, might just get this. Treble 17. Well, I'll go for 20 in bull. Double 5 to keep the set going.
82. Simon, you require 2.
He's been all round the board to start and to finish in this opening set, Simon Whitlock. The double 1 wins in the set. Well, it's puzzling sometimes, isn't it? The double 1 it is, and 1-0 it is. And a smile on the face of the Aussie. He takes the opening set in 3 straight legs against Andrew Gilding.